Unfortunately, a lot of us tend to overcomplicate the things in our life. And especially for me, I thought by keeping things complicated that I was being more sophisticated and okay. By having a lot of this complexity, I'm going to be able to account for the nuances. Like, say it's for going after some goal or some result that I wanted to achieve. I would overcomplicate the action process because I was trying to account for everything and make sure that I was doing everything right and getting everything locked down. But now I realize for the majority of things that I'm trying to go after, results that I'm trying to reach, by overcomplicating it, it just makes it unnecessarily harder to actually go out and do. But also, by making it more simple, I'm able to go after and achieve whatever that result is faster. It really comes down to the 80-20 principle too. A small minority of things that you do is going to lead to the majority of the outcomes that you want. And it's especially hard for perfectionists to accept because it's like, oh, well, what about the other 20% of things? I'm going to be missing out. But by just focusing on like the small things, the simple things that you can do and just do those things, just focus on doing those things, you'll get the majority of the results. Like you don't need everything to be perfect. And at least that's what I found out from my life. And it's allowed me to make a whole bunch more progress, a whole lot faster, and also saved me just like a bunch of, mental health points because I wasn't so stressed out and, pressured to get everything right. I just focused on the simple way of doing it. And whatever it is that you're going after, whatever motivated you to click on this video, what's kind of like in the back of your head, that result that you're trying to get, I just want you to think, okay, if the thing I'm thinking about is too complicated, how can I simplify it? Like, how can I make this as simple as possible and get rid of the complexity? Because a lot of the times the complexity isn't there because it's actually necessary. It's just there because we're not able to kind of condense it, or we're not willing to, whatever the case is. Simplicity really is a strength. By being able to keep things simple, you're able to make more progress. You're able to stay more focused, more long term. And it's just been a huge benefit to me in my life overall, across a whole bunch of different areas of my life, just by keeping it simple, not trying to do everything and, perfect everything, get everything right, account for everything. Just get the major things right. Just get the major things which are simple. Do those things right. Keep doing those things right. And I'll get the majority of the results that I'm after anyways. I really do try to follow this in every single area of my life, whether it's, planning my day. I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not going to account for every single minute of my day and like, okay, I'm going to do this at this time, do this at this time. No, I'm just going to keep it simple. Okay, what are the main things that I've got to do? What's the time periods that I could probably do it? Okay, this is going to be my plan. Cool. Or if it's, I don't know, my health regimens and like my routines, I'm not going to do a whole bunch of different things and like, all these different things that I may hear on social media or read in books are okay. Like these are the good practices that you should do, and like fill up all my time and just make it this whole big complicated thing. No, I'm just going to do the simple, basic, foundational things, get that stuff done. If I want to do some like extra stuff, okay, that's fine. But I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm not going to overcomplicate things for myself because I know if I overcomplicate things, I'm not going to get as good results because I'm just going to be, my mind's pretty much just going to be messed up because it can't handle that level of complexity. I'm willing to admit that. I can't deal with very complex things, and that's fine. I just found that by keeping things simple, I'm able to make a lot of the progress that I want to make anyway. So, it works out. If there's anything in your life that's really stressing you out and feels like it's just a lot of pressure and like weight on you, I challenge you to imagine a way that it could be simpler. Because just by like practicing this, just imagining it like this, imagining a simple way, it gives you the ideas necessary to be able to change this area of your life. That could mean so many different things. It could be simplifying your relationships with people and like the things and activities that you do. It could be simplifying your health regimen and the things that you do to improve your health. It could be simplifying your, the other good habits that you're trying to keep in your life. It could be simplifying work, simplifying business, simplifying, the spiritual practices that you do. It really doesn't matter. Just keeping things simple, I found, has really allowed me to strengthen myself and just make a lot more progress and not get really confused. Don't think simplicity is a weakness like I did for a while, because, if something's too simple, it must be wrong or something. Like, that's how I used to think. I realize that now it's like the complete opposite. When I find something simple that works, I'm just like so relieved and like grateful, because it's like, wow, I can actually follow this. I can actually understand this. Let's do it. But anyways, hope you got some value and maybe some insights from this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Peace out.